Hi everyone, I have with me Aradhya Garg, who just finished his 8th round at the Qatar Masters 2023. Hi, can you tell us about today's game?
Hello, good afternoon. Today's game was very interesting. I was playing against IM Nitish Belurkar from India. He played the King's Indian, which he doesn't play as often, and in that he played 96, which he doesn't play at all. So I was very surprised with the opening and what he played, 96 and bishop g4. I think theory considers this to not be the most accurate, but it was interesting. And I played d5, 95, b3, which I think I've seen somewhere, but after c5 I completely did not understand what I need to do, because d into c6, b into c6, or d into c6, knight into c6, and I think black should have a fine position, and so that's why I played bishop d2, c5, bishop d2, a6, and here I played h3. I think there was some lines with queen e1, knight d1 when they tried to trap the a5 knight, but I couldn't recall anything, so I played h3, which looked interesting to me. He played bishop d7. Maybe bishop into f3 was interesting here, because if I play e into f3, he can play b5, cb5, ab5, nb5, nd5, while if I play bishop f3, ef3, b5, queen e2, he can play knight d7, and he can still try to gain some counterplay against the c4 pawn especially. But he played bishop d7, I played e4, and now he played b5, which I'm not sure about this, but it looked reasonable during the game. But after I got e5, he played 98. D into e5, 95 also I think should be good for white, but I'm not sure. And e5, 98, I played e6, f into e6, d into e6, bishop c6, knight d5. And now I think he could have captured material with bishop into e1, queen into a1, and okay, bishop into a1, queen a1, rook a7, and he is an exchanger, but I have very good compensation because I have a dark squared bishop, which he doesn't have, and the dark squares are weak in this position. But he played bishop c6, knight d5, b4, and I got a knight g5 with the tempo, and he played rook a7. I got queen g4 again with the tempo. At least that's how I felt. And after queen g4, I felt I have good initiative, and but there were some moves he played after which I couldn't really understand how I need to continue in the best possible manner. For example, after queen g4, he very soon got his knight from b7 to d8, and after he got his knight, he was getting his knight to d8. I couldn't understand how I should make further progress, because in the king side I look to have an initiative, but I can't make the most out of it, and if I can't make the most out of it, he has a pass pawn on the queen side itself also. So that's why I played knight f7, knight d8, knight h6 check, king h8, and now I continued with f4 to, or I mean continued on the king side to gain some more initiative. And by that point I had this feeling that I have a very good initiative, and he played some moves quickly, but he couldn't resist the attack on the king side. And also my pawn structure with the pawn on d5 and d6 was gaining a lot of space and initiative. And after that I won the game quickly, because after knight d8, knight h6, king h8, g4, he tried one last trick with rook f5, although I thought at that point he sort of mentally resigned the game itself. But he played that rook f5, but I was quick to get in bishop f5, gf5, g4, which was important. And after bishop d4 check, there was one moment he played bishop c3, and I could play rook e2, but then there is queen b5 with good counterplay, so I played rook d1, and after that he played rook f5, bishop f5, gf5, g4, queen g6, bishop e7, f g4, and now it was important to see f5 in advance, because if not, then there is counterplay against my own king. But after I played f5, he just resigned. So it was an interesting battle, and I'm happy to have come out on top. Yeah.
Did you have any specific preparation for your opponent today?
Yeah, I mainly expected other lines. I didn't expect the King's Indian at all. So second move g6 itself was a surprise. I expected second d6. So yeah, but that didn't happen on the board. But I believed in my own preparations, which I've done for other players. And yeah.
How would you analyze your performance in this tournament so far?
Yeah, in this tournament I feel I've been doing well, because I am right now on 50%. I'm on 4 on 8, and I don't really check how much rating gains or rating losses is there during the tournament, so I don't have an idea about that, although I know it would be in the positive probably. But I just look for about how the tournament has been overall. I think it's been good, because I played strong opposition, mainly I think with an average rating of 2450 if you see throughout the rounds, and I've scored 4 on 8 so far, So it's been good so far, but I wish to do well in the next round also. And I've managed to win 2 games, but also lost 2 games. So, but I look forward to do well in the next rounds. And yeah, that's about it.
Were you able to follow any top board games?
I did follow some games. There were like, for example, and also I saw some interviews with of Anish, like his game against Bilal, and I have seen some games like the game Magnus won in the first round against Sri Hari LR, and some other games I've seen, but I haven't seen them that closely. But I also was quite intrigued by the idea Arjun SL Narayanan when he played A4 on the 5th move and completely caught him off guard, and it looks to be quite an interesting idea as well. So I have seen some opening trends, some ideas, some games, but overall I haven't seen them that closely because I've been focusing more on how I do myself.
Tomorrow is the last round. What are you planning for that?
Yeah, I'll try to give it my all. Definitely, it's the last round, and I want to maximize my rating as much as I can. So I look forward to do well, and I would also like to thank the Qatar Chess Federation. I got my visa 5 or 6 days before coming to the tournament, and Mr. Motka and his team have put on a great show in my view, and everything from transportation, food, lodging has been taken care of. So I'm very happy with the Qatar Chess Federation and the way they've gone about arranging this tournament.
What are your plans after this tournament?
After this tournament, I'll be playing in Pavlodar Open in Kazakhstan, and these are the plans for now. After that, in December, I'm planning some tournaments, but nothing's been confirmed yet, so I'm not sure if I should comment on that.
Great win today, and all the very best for the last round.
Thank you.